middle. At 7'3"
GA, this has all the makings of a... high-scoring contest. We've got two outstanding offensive teams.
Both very skilled at shooting the ball, but that's exactly why this game will be decided by stops. Defense wins against teams who are elite scoring.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. We've got Donovan Clingan, Bailey out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Holmgren in at the 4. Now, here's Ball. Rejected by Halliburton. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Indiana Pacers.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
And here is Ball, following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Over Halliburton, Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Holmgren, launches it, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Back to Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Halliburton outside. Stolen by Ball. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Wembanyama.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Pass to Bailey. Back to Halliburton. Excellent D there from Ball.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Edwards can't hit.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Ball, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now, here's Hunter. He's got 6. Halliburton looking around. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The Rockets again can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Rejected by Halliburton. Pass to Hunter. Back to Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. It's hauled in by Edwards.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Blasting to the shooter.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And the Bucks with possession here. They trail by 3. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Bailey with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Andrew Nemar. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Edwards looking it over. Wembanyama sets a screen for Edwards. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Houston moving it around. Inside. Here's Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Klingon. Nothing on the board. Halliburton with the bucket.
Even for Halliburton, that is deep range, but this guy has the skill to make those.
Here's Ball. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the middle. Pass to Hunter. Takes a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. The Bucks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Edwards' shot is good.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
That's right, everybody. It's now time for your Bucks Breaker Crew.
A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. In the third spot, Anthony Edwards.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
And to have a shooting guard who's also a high-level playmaker, it makes your team a heck of a lot harder to deal with defensively. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Holmgren against Hart. Pass to Klingon. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And the NBA starting break to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
First one falls for him.
And simply put, Donovan Klingon is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
And Klingon drops them both. The Bucks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range. Houston's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Holmgren outside. Pass to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Drills it from outside. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Suggs, he's jacked in for the Bucks. Houston also making some changes. Huff's jacked in, and it's Garland in for Halliburton. Pass to Garland. The tray. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Ball, the pass to Wembanyama. For three, Edwards hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 8.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Huff, defended by Gordon. Suggs dishes the ball. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Houston.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Holmgren the pass to Bailey. Over Suggs. Bailey misses. Bucks trail by 4. To the inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, that's a strong finish there by Gordon. Right through the contact.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes. Luke Cornett comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Mitchell in for Ball. And then for Houston, Baines checked in for Hunter, and Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for Bailey. And so Garland will bring it up for Houston. Outside, Bain. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bain. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Mitchell outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Mitchell. Over in the corner, Edward. Goes back up. And Cornett gets it to go.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And it's sent back by Mitchell. inside Edwards. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. 1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number 1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Here's Bain. Anthony Edwards making his last shot.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's Mitchell missing. And for Houston, they're shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Holmgren kicks to Garland. Pass to Huff. Another miss by Houston.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock him down.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now Mitchell hasn't made one yet. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Garland, the pass to Bain. Holmgren with a screen on it. Just 5 to shoot. Bain finds Holmgren. That one falls. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Bucks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
We've got ball. Gordon out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Hart in at the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Fires for 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Pass to Hunter. Back to Halliburton. Down low, and stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Gordon. Hunter with some nice defense.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Suggs against Green. Pass to Hunter from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Kicks it out to Gordon. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, Hunter. Halliburton passes to Green. Pass to Hunter. Halliburton outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ball with the bucket.
The corner is not a problem for Ball. He's confident he can make that. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Green against Hart. Green passes to Bailey. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Teams will foul clinging. Free throw shooting right now, something he's got to work at.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And while we've got a chance, check out the stats for Gordon. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
Now here's Green. Still without a basket. Swinging. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. 4th, Victor Wembanyama.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Green taking his time here. Over Hart. The Rockets with another miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Back to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Rockets ball.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jared Allen and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the New York Knicks.
And for the matchup with the Heat, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Milwaukee leading by 6 to the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Halliburton. and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Now, here's Hunter. 6 points for him. Inside. Over Gordon. That misses off the backboard.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
Pass to McCloud. To the inside. It's deflected and stolen by Hunter. Clinging with it. Bounce pass, Halliburton. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball from long range. Rockets with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
Green against Johnson. Hunter sets a screen for Green. Pass to Bailey. This one for 3, and there's Green on the assist from Bailey. Green's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Rockets. Hart outside. Outside Gordon. Here's the 3. The rebound by Halliburton. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And it's Green missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Hart kicks the ball. Pass to McCloud. Hart outside. Clingan with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Now, here's Hart. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Gordon dishes to Johnson. And a missed layup. Houston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas. The rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now here's Gordon. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
The Bucks have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
At the line for Milwaukee, McCloud. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Bucks. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Gordon. Edwards comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Mitchell in for Johnson.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Here's Bain. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, Bain is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Edwards, that's good. Edwards got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now, here's Bain. 5 points in the game. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Cornett passes to Mitchell. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Houston. It's stolen by Edwards. Private. Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Ball against Nembhard. Pass to Bain. Pocket 6. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. The Bucks leading. Outside ball. Front past the arc. A shot by McLeod, no good. And for the Rockets, they're shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Mitchell's shot is good. And now a 4-point Milwaukee lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bucks?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Down low, Edwards. Edwards fights through for two.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. Ants emerged as an elite player.
Garland kicks to Holmgren. And so Houston again turning it over. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Bucks. Suggs comes in for ball. And a change for the Rockets. Klingen's checked in. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Wembanyama deadly inside.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Garland against Mitchell. For three, Holmgren.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
.52 seconds left in the first half of the game. Looking to end the run, and it's Klingen with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Klingen set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Wembanyama outside. Offline with his three. Rockets trail by 6. Garland at the elbow. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Bain. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Bain for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Now let's check in with Allie. Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
We're back again. Welcome.
Taking a look at Houston, they're a middle-of-the-pack team. Sure, they'll get some wins, but I don't know how much more beyond that.
Seems like they're missing a key piece or two.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Bucks.
Well, they've worked the ball in.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Chet Holmgren out there with Klingen. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Bailey in at the 2. Halliburton passes to Hunter. Holmgren outside. Shot clock at 6. Klingon finds Holmgren. And the 3 off target.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Hart to pass the ball. Over Bailey. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Whether it's playing the facilitator or scoring role, Ball is an all-star caliber guard.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. Klingon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hunter. Halliburton outside. Back to Hunter. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Halliburton for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 11 points.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out front right now.
Pass to Klingon. Houston moving the ball around. Hunter kicks to Holmgren. Now, here's Halliburton. Back to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, Ball. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Hunter, and he drives in, and it's Hunter with the jam.
What a smooth operator. Hunter almost glided his way in there.
Outside Edwards. Wembanyama, a screen. Edwards, no good. Rockets trailed by 5. Pass to Halliburton. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Bailey. Back to Hunter. Now Halliburton. To the middle. It doesn't go for him. Good defense by Wembanyama. Pass to Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Holmgren.
Well, Gordon's showing him the ball and gets the defense to overcommit.
Aaron Gordon taking 2 shots.
That one misses.
When you watch Gordon, you can see what a great sense of timing he has. His movement is sharp, and he'll take advantage of a lazy defense.
Back to Holmgren. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
3 points.
Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Gordon. Back to Ball for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Klingon's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the 2nd half is a great time to do it.
Back to Halliburton. Halliburton, good look inside.
Not to be denied. Halliburton plays the game with fire.
Outside Gordon. Outside Edwards. And And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Holmgren the pass to Halliburton. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Milwaukee leading by 6. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
Long strides of Wembanyama covering a lot of ground there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 for that department.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Mitchell, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Johnson in for Ball. Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now Klingon. He's got 7. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Halliburton against Johnson. Wembanyama passes to Mitchell. Wembanyama down low. Klingon covering. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Bailey, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Bailey's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
There's the pick. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. And it's Bailey in the corner. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Mitchell kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And again, the Bucks miss.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Well, I know what the coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
And some changes here for the Bucks. Luke Cornett comes in for Gordon, and it's Suggs in for Johnson. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Rockets. Garland comes in for Halliburton. For 3, Edwards. And Holmgren pulls it down. Houston's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Got that one up quick. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
It's tipped. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Garland. Good D by Mitchell. The Bucks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by Houston.
And here is Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green, so much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
And the first one at the line is good.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape. Wembanyama
against Holmgren. A shot by Wembanyama no good. Rockets leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining.
A 3 from Garland. Not going to go that time.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's Suggs missing. Rockets shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. Garland with a screen on Edwards. There's Green with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Wembanyama finds Edwards. Wembanyama down low. Working on Holmgren. And there's Wembanyama on the assist from Suggs. Holmgren outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Edwards against Green. Shoots from the elbow. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Klingen's shot is off. The Bucks shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Lobbed up there for Edwards. A shot, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
6 to shoot. There's Green with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Josh Hart. LaMelo Ball is out there with Suggs. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. Outside, Ball. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Ball. It's stolen by Bailey. Halliburton for 3. Drains the three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Baines checked in for the Rockets. Here's Baines. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Gordon kicks the ball. Now, here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the teammates.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Baines.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance,
in that first half. They're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Wembanyama, a screen on Hunter. And it's Gordon missing. Rockets leading by 12. Deflects the pass. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Halliburton outside. Jacks up a three.
And LaMelo puts a lot into his defense. He's going to be in your face all game long, challenging every shot.
Wembanyama against Holmgren. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Suggs. No good from outside. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Bane passes to Halliburton. Shoots over ball. Buries the 20-footer. Halliburton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
A pure-looking jumper right there. Halliburton has such confidence in his ability to score.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They are fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. It's Hart on the wing, guarded by Bane. Outside, Suggs, 5 to shoot, and it's blocked, and they recover it. Here's Ball. That shot off the mark. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. To the paint, stolen by Gordon. Hart the pass to Wembanyama, and blocked by Bane.
Great job staying close by Bane. As good a defensive guard as you'll see.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Good on the second free throw.
And at 6'5", Halliburton possesses great size at his position, which he uses so well to exploit mismatches.
Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Wembanyama, a screen on Bane. Holmgren with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Bailey. Bane against Gordon. And here is Bane. 4 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Bailey, it's blocked.
Well, Suggs is an elite on-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to Bane. Holmgren sets the screen for Bane. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 13. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Halliburton kicks to Hunter. Back to Halliburton. Tries the spin move. Great spin move to the bucket. What a move. Halliburton's got 15 points in just the second half. Wembanyama outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Hart, that's good.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Pass to Hunter. Outside for Halliburton. That three off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. No good on the three.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Bailey passes to Halliburton. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Rockets. Bucks trail by 13. Suggs with the ball. Ball with a wide-open look. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. Houston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Milwaukee making a switch. Edwards is checked in. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Houston. Bucks on defense. Here's Bailey. Pass to Hunter. Fires the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Inside. And there's Clingan. That's good on the assist by Holmgren. 9 points for Donovan Clingan.
Oh, good luck against Clingan in close. That's where he makes his money.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Bailey passes to Hunter. Halliburton outside. Buries it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 29.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Hart outside. Outside ball. Here's Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Not a piece of it. Releases. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Outside Edwards. Gordon up on top. Pass the ball. Shoots it. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 16th rebound on the night. Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
Rockets leading by 14. Now Hunter. Now Holmgren. Here's Halliburton. He got it right before the clock ran out.
And Halliburton doesn't get rattled easily. He's adept at finding ways to finish through contact.
Nifty move, Edwards.
Man, what a move by Edwards. That was phenomenal.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And that one is good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now Hart. Outside ball. Puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Houston leading by 16. Halliburton. Outside Holmgren for three. Cleared away by Hart. Milwaukee is getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Halliburton, outside Holmgren, and there's the three.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Rockets.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Ball against Green. Here's Halliburton. Here's Huff. He's covered by Cornette. Clock at 6. Now Bain. Can't get it to go. Johnson outside. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. And he drains the jam. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Green against Ball. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.